Namaskar friends, my name is Shushmit Aditya Mukherjee. I am a SEBI registered research analyst and a finance teacher. Today we'll talk about a defense stock which is very closely tied up with the Indian Navy and is doing great numbers. How fast is the stock growing? Is it worth investing right now or should we keep a watch on it? Let's try and understand. So friends, the stock we are talking about is CFF Fluid Control Limited. First, let's have a look at the products this company is into. The company manufactures critical component systems and test facilities for submarines and surface ships for the Indian Navy. CFF Fluid Control was incorporated with the purpose of having a dedicated new entity focused on meeting the growing requirements of the Indian Navy, Masgaon Dockyard and Shipbuilders Limited. So friends, from the overview, we can understand this is very closely associated, this company is very closely associated with the Indian Navy and allied companies. So their products are primarily into defense, obviously. So first, to get an overview of their financial numbers, let's have a look at their sales and profits. In 2020, their sales was 32 crores. Then in 2021, it went down to 15 crores. Then 47 crores, 71 crores and 107 crores. So the company, despite having a setback in 2021, it has grown back and is right now expanding in a very high rate, one can say. Now, what are the net profits, friends? So, it was next to nothing in the first 2 years mentioned here. 2020, it was 1 crore. 2021, it was net of 0. From 2022, it went from 8 crores, then 10 crores, and then 17 crores. Now, one very comforting factor that we can see here is the interest costs, friends. So these interest costs, let's have a look at them. So they have kept the debt very much in check. It was 2 crores when the revenues were 32 crores. Now the revenues are 107 crores. Then also it is 2 crores. See friends, the revenues are 32 crores. Their interest cost is 2 crores. And it never went up beyond 3 crores of annual financial costs, right? So the interest coverage is well around 15 or something, which is a very heartening fact. Now, let us also look at what is their return on equity and return on capital, friends. So friends, their return on equity is 68.4% and their return on capital is 37.3%. So these are fantastic numbers, friends. Now friends, we have taken into account their debt scenario, we have taken into account their return on equity, their profits, their sales and the products they are involved in and their clients also. Now the things that we have to look at is their management, their audit reports for basic governance overview and also the remuneration of the managerial personnel. So friends, we are looking at their annual report and here we have mention of their chairman Mr. Gautam Makkar and their managing director Mr. Sunil Menon. So Mr. Sunil Menon is aged 55 years. He is the founder and the promoter of this company. He has more than 30 years of experience in businesses like defense and in engineering companies. He has taken the company from being a small components manufacturer to a strong company whose products and service portfolio includes turnkey projects integrating various platform systems. The company today has a strong product portfolio and a loyal customer base. Obviously, as we have said before also, for a small company to gain numbers from, let's say, 20 crores, 25 crores, 30 crores to 100 crores, it takes a lot of keeping of promises, keeping of performance related promises, keeping of delivery related promises, keeping of service related promises. So this company has grown 3 times in 5 years and they have kept so much the debt in check. Their return on equity is so good. This can only happen when you keep promises and especially when the client is state, that is the Indian Navy. Gautam Makkar, he is the chairman. He is aged 53 years. He is having a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from Pune University from 1991 and he has 25 years of experience in fields of sourcing and providing solutions to defense, power and marine industry. So he has industry based experience which is taking the company forward along with Mr. Sunil Menon. Then the other directors, Ms. Priyanka Mundra Rathi, aged 30 years. She has an MBA in finance from International Business Management Institute, Berlin. And she is also a member of the Institute of Company Secretaries. So she is a CS. Then there is Mr. Rajneesh Prakash. Mr. Rajneesh Prakash is 69 years of age. He is a non-executive independent director of the company, and he is having a chemical engineering degree from Roorkee Vishwavidyalaya and also diploma in chemical engineering from IIT Delhi. He is associated with Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited in the capacity of independent director. So we have an illustrious board of directors here, friends. And the numbers obviously reflect that the management is doing quite well in terms of satisfying the client with trustworthy delivery. Right? Now friends, let us have a look at the audit opinion. So here we have the independent auditor's report, friends. And it says, in our opinion and to the best of our information and explanations given to us, the aforesaid financial statements give the information required by the Companies Act 2013 in the manner so required and give a true and fair view in conformity with the accounting principles generally accepted in India. And they are essentially saying that, in their opinion, the reports are in accordance with the Companies Act and there are no discrepancies on misalignments. Next is we will go to the remunerations of the management. So friends, here it is written, remuneration is in accordance with the remuneration policy of the company and applicable statutory provisions. So they are saying they are complying with the regulations when it comes to remunerations. So friends, here is the remuneration of Mr. Sunil Menon. Mr. Sunil Menon is drawing a salary of 42 lakhs. This is 4200 mentioned in thousands. So the salary becomes 42 lakhs INR. And apart from that, obviously, he holds a significant share in the company. We'll look at those amounts also in a very short while. Now, what is the remuneration taken by Mr. Sunil Makkad? Let's also look at that. So here is the list of the directors and their respective remunerations. So Mr. Sunil Menon is drawing 42 lakhs. Mr. Hitesh Birla is drawing 9.46 lakhs and Ms. Sonika Mehta is drawing 90,200. Now these are the remunerations, right? And apart from that, there are some significant related party transactions, friends. So there is a loan taken by Mr. Sunil Menon worth 2.26 crores and he has paid interest. So loan repaid is 1.06 crores. Again, these are significant related party transactions that we can see here. Interest given is 18.58 lakhs approximately. Then there are salaries to the CFO, which is 9.46 lakhs and Sonika Mehta, which is 90,200. So that's primarily what the related party transactions look like. So these are significant numbers. We may well find such numbers in many companies, especially certain companies which fall into the small cap and micro cap category. That does not mean it cannot be used as a speculative device or a speculative investment instrument. Looking at the performance of the company, I think we can take both of these factors into account and take our decision in terms of how much speculative exposure we want to have in terms of investing in these kind of companies. Now friends, let us have a look at the shareholding patterns. So friends, Mr. Sunil Menon is holding 36.66% and a similar percentage approximately is being owned by Mr. Gautam Makkad and family. Right friends? So friends, this was a brief overview about CFF Fluid Controls. At the time we are speaking, the company has grown 2.5 times in terms of revenue and more than 2 times in terms of net profits in last 3 years. The current PE is 84.9, which is at par with the industry average of the defense sector. What can we say? The entire sector is pretty overvalued. Right now, I think although the fundamentals provide a good speculative option, but the pricing is on the higher side. So I would recommend a watch on it, and even if someone invests in it, very controlled investment should be there. So friends, that's about it for CFF Fluids. If you want a complete portfolio of 30 plus small cap stocks built for you, then the link is in the description. Do check that out. If you found this video helpful, do like, share and comment on this video, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much.